Hello class, this is a video tutorial on polynomials part 1. In this video we'll be just looking at the terminology and determining whether an expression is a polynomial at all. So polynomials are functions involving powers of x of the form, it's a big mouthful here, we have p of x equals an xn plus an minus 1 x to the power of n minus 1 plus a n minus 2 plus x to the power of n minus 2. This pattern will keep on going until we get to the very end of this expression, and you get I hope you get the idea there. an minus 1 and an minus 3, etc. Those are just labels for any real number. n minus 1, n minus 2, and so on, must always be a positive integer, meaning a positive whole number. The degree of p of x, so the first term I need for you guys to remember is the degree, is the highest power of x. an minus 1, an minus 2, and so on are the coefficients of x. An x to the power of n is the leading term. Just a of n is the lead coefficient, and if that number so happens to be 1, p of x, this polynomial, is considered monic. And the very last term that has no x attached to it is the constant. So let's just do a quick demonstration here of what this looks like. So first, here we have a quadratic function, but it's also known as, well, it's still part of the groups called polynomials. So f of x is a polynomial of degree, well, the degree of a polynomial is determined by its highest power. So in this case, it has the highest power, x squared. So it's degree 2. It is its lead term is x squared, and its lead coefficient is 1, meaning f of x is monic, and its constant is the value of 2. Because this term here has no x term next to it. So this is just utilizing all the different terminologies onto this. Let's take a look again. G of x is a polynomial, I'm getting lazy to write it, polynomial. Degree, I want you guys to try and figure out what the degree is. Well, the highest power of x is 4, so it is degree 4. The lead term is 3x to the power of 4, and the lead coefficient is just the coefficient of the lead term, so it's 3. This has a constant of, well, there's no constant here. There is no constant. So you can think of this as a constant of, well, 0. Sometimes the polynomials might be written differently for some odd reason, but this, so h of x is a polynomial. Degree, well, the highest power of x, this has no x. This has a power of 2, this has a power of 4, and this one has a power of 6. So this is degree 6. The lead term, well, it has to be the highest power, Well, the lead term here is negative 4x to the power of 6. And the lead coefficient is negative 4. The constant term is well, I've already circled it, but this has no x attached to it. So the constant term here is square root 2. Let's take a look at this one. I want you to give this one a go and just use all the definitions that you know from the mentioned prior to determine if this is a polynomial or not. Well, if you notice that x here has a negative integer power, this is not allowed. It must always be positive. All the powers must always be positive. Therefore, I of x is not a polynomial. So we don't need to go through all the other terminologies here. So I hope that gave you an insight into the terminology of polynomials, and you're able to recognize the degree, leading term, the lead coefficient, and the constant. Hope to see you in the next video. Best of luck.